Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to do something a little different, and I don't normally like to use exploits or hacks or whatever you want to call them, but in this case I feel it's a pretty damn good one, and I kind of just wanted to share it with you guys because if you've ever had the frustration of shooting an animal that was outside of the map boundaries and you couldn't pick it up, then you know how frustrating that can be. And particularly on this map here, Quatroclinus. Let me zoom out so I can show you. We're at this lake right here. And as you can see, I have Iberian Mouflon need zone beyond this boundary. Now, I don't know if this is something well known, and I can't take the credit for it. I was hunting on this map with Huntsman Foley, and he kind of discovered it, and it's a pretty damn cool hack. So what happens is, especially on this map, this is the only map that I've really had an issue with this on, is that you'll get need zones past the map boundary, and yeah, it can be very frustrating. But I think I've seen on the new map that they have some of the same issues. So this is kind of a good workaround for the boundary. Now, I don't know how well this is known. I sure as hell didn't know about it, and neither did he. But now, as you can see, when you get to this point where it says turn back, pop up a tent. Alright, so now I'm going to show you. Just let it respawn. Now, you respawn in the tent, and if I look at the map, I have passed the boundary, but it's not giving me the respawn. It's not giving me that respawn message. And as you can see, we do have tracks. Now, I don't know if the animals will continue on their way or not. But all I do know is that if you killed an animal out of that zone, out of that boundary, you know, it'll respawn you back, and sometimes you can't get it. So that's just kind of an exploit or a hack or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, when you hit that zone where it says respawn in 10 seconds, throw your tent up and just let it respawn, and it respawns you in the closest outpost or tent available. And it just so happens that that tent that you just put up is the closest, and for some reason when it spawns you back in at that tent, it won't kick you. So now I'm a little curious, so I think what I'm going to do is follow these tracks and see if the animals actually do continue on to go this way, or if they just disappear. I'm not going to follow them forever, but I'll follow them a good ways. And as you can see, I'm pretty far from that boundary, and it's not kicking me, so that's a neat little trick, I must say. There is a Mouflon up there. So that means that the animals do continue to move on past the boundaries. That is rather interesting to learn. I mean, So the possibilities. So that could potentially mean that diamonds could just run right off the boundaries of the map. Oh. Right there. Look at, he's a big one too. Oh, there's one right there. them all. 3, a 4. So yeah, guys, if you were ever curious as to what happens once you go past the boundaries and if animals go past the boundaries, I guess that's your answer. They actually do. Because as you can see, this is the boundary of the map here. And we actually have another need zone here outside the boundary for wild boar. Very interesting. So, there's actually... Okay, this water goes all the way around. I mean, potentially... I wonder if they have need zones off the map. I don't know. That's very interesting. And maybe something for another video. But, wow. Look at that. Look at that view, though. That is pretty cool. So, yeah, guys, that's, I think where we're going to end the video today. I just wanted to get this out there. You know, maybe it'll help you guys, because if you shoot something past the boundary and you can't pick it up, especially if it might be a diamond, because that actually did happen. We had a herd of mouflon over here on a multiplayer map, and there were 2 level 5 mouflon and an albino in the same herd, and they were past the boundary. And so yeah, Huntsman Foley, he decided to pop a tent up and see what happened, and we discovered that when you respawn in the tent, you can continue on. You can continue on past the map. So I don't know if this is something worth hunting, but the animals definitely go past the boundaries, which, I don't know, I find interesting, because you would think that they would have programmed them to stay kind of within the boundaries. But then again, the fact that there's need zones outside of it, I guess would prove that. But now I'm really curious as to how far the animals go, and how far that I can actually go. Wow, I can't believe the detail they put in to these maps, even past the boundary. That's insane. Alright, guys, so I really hope you found this helpful. I know it's going to help me a lot, especially on this map, because that, like I said, so far this is the only map that I've had that on where you have need zones past the boundary, but I think it's a pretty cool thing to know. And I hope you guys are having a great day. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. This looks like all different terrain. Look at this. This is different. And we'll see you next time, guys.